Hey, it's Shaggy. Now today we're going to look into America's dumbness in a very serious matter. And normally, you know I try to make these happy and sunny, but today's topic isn't one. It's about mental health in America. Now, since this is such a terrible subject, and I know some viewers may find talking about depression openly uncomfortable, I'm going to be showing pictures of adorable animals doing adorable things here in this corner. It's like a spoonful of sugar right before we all take a moment to swallow a big, dumb, bad dose of medicine. Look, yesterday the news came out that comedian and actor Robin Williams died. I quoted him, in fact, in yesterday's segment. Now, here's something funny to consider. In America, once, Robin Williams described the machinations of government as politics, with poly meaning many and ticks meaning blood-sucking creatures. Now, the reason for his untimely demise at age 63, well, was suicide, linked to depression. Here, look at the cute bunny if that thought bothers you, but stay with me, okay? Look, for the next coming weeks, we're going to have network after network calling his death a tragedy, but very few of those networks are going to actually address what that tragedy is. It's mental health care in America and our incredibly dumb history of how we deal with it. Look, puppies. Okay, you see, not too long ago, America, in its quest to be a more perfect union, treated the mentally ill much like we treat garbage. I mean, we shuffled them away to storage facilities far away from civilized folk outside of city limits. Probably they wore monocles and a dapper hat, but these were huge money pits, and we called them sanatoriums. And look at the kitties. Aren't they cute? Now, the truth is when someone famous dies, America suddenly notices that depression is a thing again. And then after a week or so, we go back to mindlessly paying attention to some other news that's more pleasant. Ooh, babies and puppies together. Okay, look, therein lies our problem. We tend to think of other happy things instead of addressing the underlying problem. And if you think mental illness isn't a problem, you're not alone, as even our own White House likes to turn a blind eye to it. Now, we're not talking about quietly disregarding a news story or two. In 2013, a disturbed young woman named Miriam Carey, who at 34 had what some would call an unhealthy obsession with the White House, crashed her car through the gates and onto the White House lawn before leading police on a dangerous high-speed chase through the city and then ultimately being shot and killed. Now, it was believed that for months she was under the impression that President Obama himself was stalking her and showed very open signs of postpartum depression. Hey everyone, let's watch the puppies. Okay, what happened in the wake of this clear showing of America's increasing dumbitude about mental health? Well, from 2009 to 2011, states cut mental health budgets by a combined $4 billion. That's the largest single combined reduction to mental health spending since deinstitutionalization in the late 1970s. Remember those sanatoriums? Well, in 2013, the United States government voted to cut funding to mental health sectors across the board. For example, the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration claimed it alone would be cutting some $168 million from its 2013 spending, including a reduction of $83.1 million in grants for substance abuse treatment programs. Little goats wearing sweaters. Look, the truth is that it's only when somebody very famous dies from a mental health issue do we collectively reflect on the impact it has on our society. Now, from the loss of almost $1.3 billion in wages from workers suffering from mental health issues to the outright denial that society has long-term benefits from addressing this issue in a medical and professional way by our very own Congress, America is truly dumb when it comes to being mental. Now, it's sad that we had to lose Robin Williams, but it's even more sad that we continue to ignore our unhealthy approach to mental health. And now, some ducks walking on a windy day to help you cope with the distractions mental illness faces when it comes to being openly talked about. Join me next time. I promise to find something dumb and not completely sad next time. Somewhere in America's love of dumb.